Good afternoon and welcome to Havelock Park as we officially kick off the Cup segment of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. It's Wesley College hosting the defending champions and the unbeaten Trinity College in an encounter that promises quite a lot. Both these teams, they met earlier in the Dialog Schools Rugby Knockouts, and Trinity, they won that encounter quite easily. And Wesley College, they'll want to change that and they'll want to end that unbeaten streak of Trinity College. But Trinity College, they have looked very formidable and they have been phenomenal throughout the entire season so far. Joining with me in the comm box, Abid Jamil. Abid, good afternoon. What can we expect today?
Good afternoon, Laksisi, and good afternoon to all our viewers. It's Cup action here in the Dialog Schools Rugby League, and how this game is going to be played out, Laksisi, is going to be told by this little card that comes here. How the weather holds up, how the wind affects this game, and how the underfoot conditions take to how these teams are going to kick will decide what kind of a game we are going to have. Both teams are teams that like to run the ball, but with the showers that we had earlier, we don't have showers right now. There was a bit of sunshine momentarily. The rain fell down a bit, and now it's a bit gloomy here at Havelock Park. So how these teams kick, Laksisi, is going to determine how these games are. That will bring the forwards into the game.
Exactly, as you can see, it's very, very dark. It's very overcast here at Havelock Park. So as Abid mentioned, if we do have rain, it will come down to how good the kickers are and how good the forwards perform here at Havelock Park. So we had one game yesterday. We have 3 encounters today along with this one. Yesterday we had St. Joseph's College beating St. Thomas's College in that plate segment encounter. St. Joseph's 29 points to 15. St. Thomas's suffering yet another defeat in this season. St. Joseph's, this will definitely give them a lot of confidence heading into the next few weeks of the plate segment. And today we are Wesley taking on Trinity here at Havelock Park. Prince of Wales taking on DSN and Nike at Air Force Grounds in a ball segment encounter, and then St. Anthony's taking on Thurston in a plate segment encounter up in Nithawela. And then tomorrow we have 2 cup segment games. St. Peter's taking on Saira at St. Peter's College Grounds, and then Isipatana taking on Royal right here at Havelock Park. And then Sri Sumangala taking on Ananda, another plate encounter. And then on Sunday, we have Mahanama taking on Kingswood and Lumini taking on Science. So those are the fixtures coming up. 8 games remaining to get a result in this week 6 for the first week of the Super Rounds in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026.
Well, the first week of the Super Round is always very important. All teams want to get off to a very good start. Yesterday, St. Joseph's got off to a very good start. St. Thomas's didn't. Now they sit at the bottom half of the plate table. And the final week of the first round promised a lot of good action, and it did deliver, Laksisi. It would have determined how the teams would have stood at the end of the first 5 weeks, and all teams gave it their best. This was the game that Wesley College went down, and they'd be not happy with their performances. They went down to the Peterites despite having the man advantage. Zahira College 36-28 against Thurston survived the scare, and Royal College, this win will give them a lot of confidence, and the Gunaratna Trophy as well. DSL Naika College, their first win of the season against Lumbini College, 24 points to 19. Not a great season for them, but this win that Ananda College got would give them a lot of confidence because they carry the points forward that they get in this game into the plate segment. So they put themselves in very good footing. St. Joseph's 41 points to 10. Good win for the Josephians, and they seem to have carried their winning momentum into the Super Round in the plate segment. Kingswood College got a much needed win against Science College, 25 points to 21, and this group, Laksisi, was a very, very tightly contested group, and Trinity College just completely blew away the green machine, 36-12, and a comeback victory from Sri Sumangala College that will give them a lot of hope.
A lot of things would have changed if some of those results were different in that last week. For example, when Kingswood managed to beat Science, they made sure that Thurston College stayed in the plate without going into the ball. So after all of that, after the first round, we are here at the Super Rounds. So right now we will head to a commercial break and we'll be back on the other side. Stay tuned to Sri Lanka's number 1 sports channel, the Papare.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes to fresh.
Let's KFC!
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
When the world says no access.
Or this is not for you.
And it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
දවසම fresh වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes to fresh.
Captain Cool, Captain Cool, Captain Cool.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
LG Dual Cool Inverter බයෝසමන යන්ත්‍ර 70%ක් දක්වා විදුලි ඉතිරි කරමින් රුපියල් 2,19,990ක් වැනි අදාහගත නායක තීමනාවකට අභාන්සුවීම පමණයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
දවසම refresh වෙන්න train එකට go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes to fresh.
වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට විශේෂී දීවනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Welcome back here on Havelock Park. We're just moments away from the kickoff of this first cup segment encounter of the Super Rounds in Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. Wesley College taking on Trinity College, basically the winners and the runner-ups from last season. So this is how the points table look like in Group 1A at the end of the first round. Trinity College unbeaten, 30 points, a picture-perfect first round for them with the bonus points. And then Isibadana College, 24 points, 20 match points and 4 bonus points for them. They suffered that loss against Trinity in the last week of the first round. And then Sri Sumangala and St. Anthony's taking the plate segment spots in that group. Sri Sumangala 18 points, St. Anthony's 12 points, and then DS and Lumini at the bottom with 9 and 2 points. They will go into the ball segment from Group 1A. So that's how Trinity College fared in round 1 of the Dialog Schools Rugby League 2026. And this is Group 2A, St. Peter's College, the unbeaten team, but they were unable to get that 30th point. They were stuck on 29 after that close tussle against Wesley. Wesley 24 points, and they have only 1 point coming into the Super Rounds, Wesley College, because they suffered that loss against St. Peter's. St. Joseph's and Ananda taking the 3rd and 4th places, and they will go into the plate segment. Mahanama and Prince of Wales in the ball segment. Mahanama 6 points, Prince of Wales, the newly promoted Prince of Wales colleges, couldn't find their footing in the first round, unfortunately, playing with the big boys. And from Group 2A we move into Group 3A. We have Sahila College. They ended up with 25 points, Royal 25 points, but that head-to-head result, Sahira College getting the first place. They will come into the Super Rounds with all the 6 points as well. Royal College with 2 points in the Super Rounds. St. Thomas's and Thurston going into the plate segment, clinching the 3rd and 4th places. And then Kingswood and Science, the 5th and 6th places. They are the teams that went into the ball segment from Group 3A. So that's how the points tables look like. And as we talk about the points tables, it's pouring down here at Havelock Park just before the kickoff, and I have with me a very unhappy Sudarshan Appearance, I can say, because the rain gods all of a sudden decided to show up.
Well, when the card was put in, we could see the Lotus Tower. Now we cannot, because the large crowd that was right above Havelock Park decided to open its gates as heavy showers come down here at Havelock Park. Good thing though is all the junior games have been completed. We had the last few minutes of this second 15 game, so the underfoot conditions are not going to be too bad, but it will be slippery and it will be wet with sudden big rain coming down here at Havelock Park. Cup segment points table, all teams have played one game, and Trinity College and Zahira College with 6 points each after their initial they are playing in the first round, but they do have 1 point that they carried forward against the team that they played. Trinity coming out with 6 points with the bonus points. Zahira also perfect points for them, 6 points. St. Peter's College getting the win, but not getting the bonus point, just the 5 points for them. Royal with 2, Wesley with 1. So they need to start out the campaign with a win, and they will be hungry to make sure that they go the distance that they failed to do last year at Pallekele and also this year at Sugutadasa and beat Trinity, because they looked like they were the team that troubled Trinity last year. But this time around, can they go that extra mile and get the win?
Well, the first week is something that is always important in the Super Round, isn't it? All teams want to get off to a good start. Some teams carry points forward, some teams don't. Some teams don't carry all the points that they would have wanted to carry forward. So it's all to play for. 3 cup games, 3 plate games, and 3 bowl encounters. And all these teams, yesterday we had an encounter. St. Joseph's got off to a flying start in that plate segment, and both these teams will want to get off to a flying start, especially this team on your screen there, because they haven't carried the winning points forward. But this team, the defending champions, are the team that they will have to beat to wear the number 1 on the back. They ended number 1 last year, Sudarshana, but this year it's all to play for, and 4 weeks will decide where they finish.
Well, the difference is that Trinity has gotten a golden number 1 on their back, and they will only do that when they win the league. Nimantha Sandeep, the highest point scorer for Isipathana College, and also the highest point scorer in the Dialog Schools Rugby League 26. Amar Faisal from Trinity will feature in this game with 47 points. Then it's Chamadita Sachinta Induvara from Lumbini. Nice to see him up there. And Mayanka Dias with 44 points, round up the top 5 point scorers in the Dialog Schools Rugby League. But in the highest try scorers, Sean Altaf and Shenuka Pereira, 2 captains tied at the top. And Hashara Madugasge of St. Peter's College in second place. Dinuka Jayasundar from the Antonians joined with him in joint second, and in joint fifth is Neshan Mantusha and Nevit Meunik of St. Peter's and Isipathana respectively. 3 Pete Wrights in the highest try scorer tally, and that's fabulous for the Bambalapitiya Brigade.
A lot of tries there, especially the skipper Shenuka Pereira scored a try in that game against Wesley as well to improve his tally to 7 tries in the first round. So most of those highest point scorers, highest try scorers, all of them are in the cup segment. Shows why these teams have done so well this season. So as I mentioned earlier as well, these 2 teams, they met once, and in that game 49 points to 29, Trinity managed to qualify for the knockouts final after beating Wesley College rather comfortably, we can say. We had 45 points in the first half itself in that game, and then 33 in the second half as well. So we will talk a bit more about that game as well, but right now we will head to a commercial break, and on the other side we will have the starting 15s and the kickoff of this all important cup segment encounter. Don't go anywhere.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Built to withstand every season. Modern designs, elegant finishes, made to match your style. Alumex handrails, Sri Lanka's #1 and the most trusted aluminium brand.
Abans fridge kiyanne, Abans fridge kiyanne, bawulata harima fridge ekak. Abans family ekata hariyana ape rate fridge එක.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
කිචන් එක අබාස් කරන්නේ දැන් වයිෆුත් හැපි එකේ ඉන්නේ. වයිෆ් හැපි කරන්න කිචන් එක අබාස් කරන්න.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
හඳුන්වාදන Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක. ක්‍රන්චි කටගැස්මකට Crispy Chicken Thai, Spicy Vibe එකට Spicy Crispy Chicken Strip, ෂෙයා කරන් කන්න Crispy Chicken Popcorn, රස ඩබල් කරන barbecue sauce සමග Keys Crest Ultimate Crispy Chicken Experience එක.
එයාව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go.
Black Light Go Pocket Perfume Youth එකට go එකක්.
Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai. Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai. Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
එතකොට මහත්තයාට උනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග්වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Welcome back to Havelock Park. The rain has ceased up, but we did had a huge amount of rain in a very short period of time. Maybe in like 5 minutes, we did had a lot of rain here at Havelock Park. But nevertheless, we are just moments away from the kickoff of this all important cup segment encounter. Both the teams, they like to play that fast, aggressive brand of rugby. Both the teams, they like to attack. But let's see whether they can do that here with the underfoot conditions available. Abid, Trinity College, unbeaten. Wesley College, they did lose that encounter to St. Peter's College. What are your thoughts? Do you think that Wesley College can put up a considerable fight to Trinity?
Well, I think in schools rugby in general, it's who turns up on the day that wins the game, and whatever happens in the middle is going to decide what happened in past games where the Trinity scored that amount of tries. No one really cares about that. It's just this game that matters today, and Wesley will want to start this game. They've made a lot of positional changes as well, and the Trinity team as well. They made a few changes here and there. We'll have a look at the Trinity College lineup. It's Nahil Jaya in the front row. Nisit Kumarasinghe changes from flanker to hooker. Ritika Veragama will continue at prop after a good game against Isipatana. Akash Fernando and a new locking combination there with Vihanga Indusara coming and Evin Jayasena moving to the flank alongside Hamza Abdin. And Achinta Jayasena has been brilliant at number 8. Udan Vijayakon and Abdul Malik have really been calling the shots for Trinity from every part of the field. Sadisha Veerawansa and Ammar Manzil continue in the centres. Dimat Ambepitiya was fabulous. Minulaya Tehige was fabulous, and Shan Altaf was fabulous as well against Isipatana. Rodrigo, Jayasinghe, Pereira, Fernando, Yain, Nazir, Mukshid, Veerakon, De Silva and Pfizer. All of them will look to try and come on and match the performances of the starting 15.
the home team who are looking to make sure that they get over the visitors, and they've been knocking on the door for the past couple of years, have made some very interesting changes. Abdul Rahman, Keshar Rahul and Nelu Thapagula starting for Wesley, unchanged front row. Aditya Silva and Sean Mendes comes in as the second row. Liam Onassis has been fabulous, especially at the back of that maul and also in defensive work. Manu Gujayavira has taken the responsibility of manning that number 8 position in the absence of Pawan Tirunagama. He is there today, but not in the forwards. Hiving Nutmika has been the preferred number 7 for Wesley throughout the season. Akesh Ryan pairs off with Kaisal Lai as the preferred 9-10 combination for the game. The skipper playing in the number 10 jersey. Shifani Intikab changes over with the skipper in the centre field. Aaron Ali will be the number 13 or the second centre for Wesley. Pawan Tirunagama comes on the wing. That's going to be very, very interesting. Keep an eye out for that cross kick from Kaisalai to Pawan Tirunagama, and they will look to make that physical mismatch with Ambe Pitia. Mohamed Fawaz moves to the wing from the centres against St. Peter's. Interesting call there as well, with Partha Rodrigo, the speedster, going to full-back. Wesley has shown with their starting 15 that they are going to be ready for Trinity's kicking game, Marbid. With Prathan Rodrigo, Mohamed Fawaz and Tirunagama dropping to the back, what they are telling Trinity College is, if you kick at us, we are ready to run at you.
Well, they're ready to run, but do the conditions allow for running is going to be the question. They've made a lot of positional changes, and I'm pretty sure all these changes, Sudarshana, were very well thought out. They've had a week to think about it, and you know Coach Henry Terrence will not go down without a fight, and he's made changes, and how those changes pan out, the next 70 minutes will tell us. But interesting changes, Lakshisi. How do you see that panning out with Tirunagama moving to the wing?
So that's such an interesting move. Abid Tirunagama playing as the left wing. So it'll be interesting to see Wesley College what they're trying to cook up here at Havelock Park. But as you mentioned, they in that knockouts fixture they suffered a very big loss, and most of those changes probably were made because of that encounter that happened, and on what they have studied about Trinity College, especially on how they played against Isipathana here at Havelock Park.
That what's going to be very important also is for us to remember how these two teams finished off their first round. The first round especially, Wesley College will believe that they let go of a game that they should have gone with. So they will be really focused to make sure that they go the distance against Trinity here, because they know that Trinity will be bringing on a big challenge. Trinity have been consistent. They have used a lot of their players across the park, and we spoke about Tirunagama dropping to the wing. But what about Nisit Kumar Singh in the number 2 position or the hooker position, which gives you effectively 4 loosies or loose forwards, which makes your defense even more dynamic, if I may.
Well, now how they play, where Tirunagama stands in the first few minutes, we'll see where he will stand, and depending on that, Trinity are going to have to change their tactics. In the last few weeks, or in the first 5 weeks of the Schools Rugby League, teams tried to be physical against Trinity and they failed, and now teams are trying to be tactical against Trinity. Will that pay off? That's going to be the big question.
And also it's mainly about trusting both your fronts, I think, Sudarshana. It's not only about the forwards or about the backs. When you're going against someone like Trinity, you need to make sure that both the departments click. Isipathana made the mistake of trying to run from anywhere. They didn't kick at all in that encounter. So Wesley College, I'm quite sure they've watched that game, and I'm quite sure they do have a plan, because as Abid mentioned, Coach Henry is not someone who will back down from a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely, Lakshya. And against a team like Trinity, who like to be wide and they like to use the width of the field, especially with their kicking game, it's important to make sure you are prepared for it, and also it is important to make sure that you sharpen your kicking game on your own as well. And that's something Isipathana failed to do. Like you mentioned, their exits were poor. They got trapped in their own 40 too many times, but Wesley will look to try and play territorial, because that's something that they lacked as well against Trinity up at Sugathadas in that semi-final. So they would have definitely looked at their mistakes, and they will want to make sure that they minimize them and really make sure that they capitalize against this Trinity outfit.
I think we're only talking about the attacking aspect of Wesley College, but there's a defensive aspect as well. Thiranagama on the wing, who slots into the wing in open play? That's going to be a question. Where does he slot in? Does he slot in the centres? If he does slot in the centres, there could be a speed mismatch. All of that to think about as Wesley College huddle up for one last time in that traditional way that they start the game. And all these boys, well, they have only one thing on mind, and that is to win this game. Both teams, we're talking a lot about tactics, but in the end, coaches can give you the plan, but it's up to the boys to execute. And there's 70 minutes that will tell us which team executes that plan better.
Round 2 of Dialog Schools Rugby League, and this is the business end. Cup segment. Second round, first game, man in charge, Gihan Yatavara, assisted by Nalin Lasanta and Namil Rajakaruna, will be looking to make sure that we have a fast open game here at Havelock Park, as much as these wet underfoot conditions allow us. But luckily though, the rain has eased off, although it's quite humid here at the Park Club. Wesley to kick off from left to the right of your screens. The skipper, having moved to the first 5-8 position, will want to make sure that he controls this game, and also his kicking game will really come into play. Lai kicks deep into his opposite number, Altaf, who returns the favor. Here's Fawaz in the wing today. Rodrigo, beg your pardon, that's Intikab. With a kick of his own, finds Malik. Malik kicks it out on the full. So first error creeping up from Trinity.
Even in that game against Isipadana, we saw Isipadana calling the shots in the first 20 to 25 minutes, and Trinity made some similar mistakes in that game as well in that first quarter. So Wesley College, it's important that they pounce on this mistake and maybe try to draw first blood very, very early in this encounter to push Trinity a bit back in this fixture.
Rexona line out number 1 of the game, and that is for Wesley College, their first position of the game as well in the opposition half. So it's going to be important that they make this one count, and if they can do that, the early pressure can really topple the best of teams. Wesley setting it up immediately, and that is a brilliant drive from the Wesley forwards. Getting behind that ball available at the back. Barking instructions is Ryan, who sees that it's going forward. Trinity have managed to slow them down, but Wesley regrouping, still going forward, and this is fabulous from the double blue forwards. Now the turn. Wesley now have been brought down. And it's going to be held up. Trinity College just managing to get control of that maul at the 5 meters. That looked absolutely dangerous. Fabulous work by the Wesleyites, but was there a time that there was... Take a look at this one here. With that turn, Trinity all at sea. He was still part of the maul, but coming through, Akash Fernando getting himself in a very good position to try and get over that ball. Trinity with a scrum in their red zone. Vijay finds Altaf, who keeps the ball inside. Rodrigo to Fawaz. Fawaz decides to run. Good defensive work by Trinity. And now a good counter-attack as well. Very good work by Sadisha Veeravangsa. That time needs to get out quickly. Veragama. Jaya with a good tackle. Nabil Jaya has been a fabulous player for Trinity. Hapogala.
Stay on high, Moss.
Wesley building pressure, and Kaisalai gets through the first line of defense. Lai loses the ball forward though. Now opportunity for Sean Altaf. Altaf leaves it behind, so there will be no advantage, and we will have to start off from that scrum. But that was a brilliant break from Wesley College. Kaisalai spotting that opportunity, that inside step, and that's what he's going to bring. He's going to take the ball to the line.
Well, there was a bit of line speed from Sadish Veeravansa there. There you go. He was up on Tirunagama, but that little step from Kaisalai, if he just could have held on to the ball there, recycled, Wesley could have got a couple more meters. But that was an interesting maul previously, Sudarshana. Trinity got pushed back about 20 meters against Isipatana in the first 5 minutes. Now they've got pushed back. Wesley College seem to have the forwards that can contest against the Trinitians.
Well, it wasn't only Isipatana who did that. DS Senanaga scored twice against Trinity doing the same thing. So that's an area Trinity will really look to focus on. As Fawaz with ball in hand looks to run, now isolated, needs to be very careful. Trinity tackler needed to roll away before the oncoming player could challenge for that ball. Quick ball to the forwards. Here's the Wesley forwards backing up and making sure that they have support. High up on Intikab. Play on is the call from the referee because that was good. In goes Utmika.
Good contest, but no ball.
Verigama with a big hit. Now going on the short side are Wesleyites looking for that numbers mismatch. Ball out, play on is the call from the referee. Referee looking to attack the closer fringes of Trinity pods and use the shorter side early in the piece. Just at the 50-meter mark, they're happy to go with their forwards as Hapogala yet again makes a carry. Now Tirunagama not only has he moved to wings, has taken on kicking duties as well.
Backwards, play on.
Here's Sean Altaf on the counter, captain on captain. Lai manages to bring him down. Vijay Kon. Abdeen cuts back inside and makes the ball available. Good clearance, Vijay Kon. Backwards is the call from the referee. Kumara Singh has to do some collecting work. Brought to ground, Altaf.
Get back.
Inside the 22 meters, Tirunagama doesn't collect it cleanly. Here's Fawaz with the clearance, still inside the 22. Malik. Bit of kick tennis going on. Malik on the run. Malik cannot free his hands to offload, and good challenge by Prarthana Rodrigo, and that's going to be a penalty in favor of Trinity. Vijay Kon puts ball to boot, quickly taken by him. Here's pressure for Wesley, and that's fabulous work from Udan Vijay Kon. That's what you call a momentum shift, and Udan Vijay Kon has pulled one out.
As always, Udan Vijay Kon, such a reliable player to make sure that you put all the pressure on your end to the other side. He's so intelligent, Udan Vijay Kon, such a valuable asset he is to Trinity. Abid.
Well, 3 minutes of high quality rugby, isn't it? Superb kicking, superb tactical awareness, very good defense. Just one moment, Wesley didn't make the correct call, and Trinity now have gone into their 22 for the first time.
Trinity going for a front peel, wanted to use their forwards in closer fringes.
On the feet, please.
Vijay Kon now gives it to Achinta Jayasena. Jayasena with a big carry makes the ball available. Need to control Trinity. Vijay Kon now to Vihanga Indusara, who has been a big ball carrier for Trinity. Wesley need to be careful around the fringes. Evan brings the ball in to the 5 meters. Trinity.
Advantage to high tackle.
Getting an advantage for high tackle, and Udan Vijay Kon.
Release now. High tackle advantage, back to advantage. High tackle.
Look to snipe through, but no cigar as referee Adavara calls back for a high shot. Trinity now attacking Wesley with the forwards, but not around the fringes. They are looking to stretch Wesley. They know the big forwards will want to be close by to each other. That's very good work by Udan Vijay Kon yet again, arresting the moment and making sure that he snipes through.
Well, I thought even better work by Mohamed Fawaz. Just have a look at this. Look at the man in the number 15 jumper. Gets back up and just stops him there. Holds him up. If not, sure shot try for Trinity. Now they've kicked it out into touch. There's a line out coming up for the Trinitians.
Boys, red boys.
Playing expansive like you said, Sudarshana, but there are little gaps in the Wesley College defence that Trinity would want to try and exploit.
Going to number 6 Trinity, shifting the ball as well, but that is very good maul defence initially by Wesley. Ball at the back available for Trinity College. Here's Sachin Jayasena.
No, Rock.
Wasn't released initially. Wesley very slow to release the Trinity players, trying to slow that down. They know Trinity with quick ball out is a very dangerous unit to handle. Into Sarah. Trinity now one hit away. Abdeen. Shot. Jayasena that time. Shot is the call by the referee.
Offside.
So penalty advantage in favor of Trinity. And that's the first Amana Bank try coming through Achinta Jayasena for Trinity. The pressure really paying off, and Wesley have problems around the fringes. They haven't released quickly, and also they need to make sure that they are behind the hindmost foot.
Well, the intensity here at Havelock Park is on another level in the first 10 minutes. It was very tactical, but then it got very physical when Trinity came into the 22 and they've got their first 5-pointer Laksisi. It was some very good structured attack from Trinity. Everyone knew where to be, and Achinta Jayasena picked that ball up and went over to score Trinity's first 5-pointer. As Altaf gets the 2 for Trinity. Goal conversion is through, and Trinity come back with all of the 7 points on offer, and it's just 10 minutes gone.
The little things that players like Udan Vijayakon does in a game, it can lead to huge results like this. He made sure that he took that penalty quickly. He almost sniped through as well earlier. And those little moments made sure that Trinity had the advantage. Although Wesley College were calling the shots in the first 5-6 minutes. With that more there, they managed to gain a lot of meters. So that's the quality of this side, as I have been talking. I'm a big fan of Udan Vijayakon as well. And this side, they are proving to everyone how good they are.
Wesley College do really... What they need to do is to go back to the basics. You saw when Kaisalai had ball in hand. Not many teams have managed to stretch open Trinity's midfield like that. Very good collection again from Hamza Abdeen, who has been fabulous. Udan goes to his left. And that's a beautiful box. Not collected cleanly by Pratana Rodrigo, and Sadisha Veeravansa carries it forward. Trinity with their restart. Will that be enough advantage?
Blue number 11. Contest take the blue number 11. Just a penalty only. Number 11 blue, captain number 11 blue, captain. Number 11 cap. Contest එකේදී දෙන්නම් බෝල් එක contest කරලා එයා බෝල් එක ඇල්ලුවට පස්සේ මෙයා උඩදී ආව ජර්සි පුලින් එකක් තියෙනවා. Just a penalty only. ආයි කරන්න එපා ඒක. Right? Okay. Back keep him back.
Assistant referee spotting that Hamza Abdeen earlier was
Captain
pulled down at the restart. Now Trinity does have an opportunity to either take the scrum or the penalty, and rightfully opting to go for the scrum, which is higher up on the field. And Trinity would like to maybe roll the dice on a first phase play. They Wesley do have a relatively slower man in their defensive line. Abid in Thiranagama, yes, this boy can get around. He plays sevens for Wesley as well. But how fit will he be with that heavily bandaged right knee?
It's the first scrum that he is going to defend. What do Trinity go with? The backs have a lot of moves that they can use. prefer this left-hand side flank generally. The Wesley scrum half has dropped to the line. Good contest from Wesley College. Here we go.
Malik puts the ball a little dink. Good collection by Wesley. Trinity looking to put pressure. Yadehege bringing on some footballing skills. He will run this one straight, and straight is the only way this man knows to run. Yadehege, one of those very interesting players from Trinity. Malik to try score a Jai Sena. Vijay Kohn. Kumar Singh to Malik. Here Sadish. Veeravansa takes 2 men to bring him down. And that's going to be a penalty. You got to come around and make sure that you enter from the correct gate.
Side entry number 10. Side entry.
Wesley College can't afford to do these mistakes. Trinity College already with a 7-point buffer. They need to make sure that they try to score next, Abid, because if Trinity College do score another try here, then they'll be under pressure, and against such a good side, it's not easy to make a comeback.
But I think Wesley also need to get referee Gyanatvar on his right books, isn't it? They've given away way too many penalties, and it's not the same kind of penalty as well. Just look at this. Sadisha Veeravansa goes through. Intikab makes the tackle, gets back up on his feet, and contests through the sides is what the call was, and the ball was played on the floor as well. But Wesley College need to get it right here.
Jaya now intercepted by Wesley. Very, very good by the jumpers, but this is taken in, so cannot be kicked out on the full. Altaf will survey his options. He kicks deep just outside the 22, and Ryan collects it. Ryan looking for the options and has kicked it out on the full. So another mistake by Wesley College. The fans are not happy. Right in front of them, Ryan did have a little bit of time, needed to calm down and look for the support who would have had a better angle to try and find that distance.
I think that's exactly what Wesley College need to do here. They need to calm down. If it's difficult for them to match the place that Trinity are playing, you need to think of another tactic. Maybe walk in slow to the set pieces, just play a few mind games and play something tactical. Trinity win it off the line out. Jayasena comes away with it.
Here's Veeravansa, who's taken ball couple of the times to the line. Indusara now. Udan Vijay Kohn picks it up. Udan Vijay Kohn sprints through. And this nippy scrum off really changed momentum when it was all Wesley. Gets his name on the scoreboard. Amana Bank, try number 2 for Trinity College, and Udan Vijay Kohn. Fabulous work.
Yeah, the star boy, we have to question whether Shan Altaf is still the star boy for Trinity College. This young man, Udan Vijay Kohn, here it is. Oh, look at that. He's reading the game to perfection, Sudarshan. What a player.
Well, you can see Trinity Port really moved outside that fringe, which dragged everybody from Wesley in defense. And Udan Vijay Kohn reading it like a book, and Shan Altaf gets the conversion. 14 points to nil. Trinity in front after 15 minutes.
I'm pretty sure Udan Vijay Kohn couldn't have believed his eyes when he saw the defense just parting across for him to go through. But Sudarshan, it's very important to fold around the ruck, but you have to fold mindfully. You first have to secure around the ruck before thinking outside. And the 2 tries that Wesley College have given away is because of their fringe defense. They need to sort that one out. They seem to be all right outside, but in the inside channels they just haven't been good enough. They need to be careful, because there are players that Trinity have that can just make the bench look at the game like this.
Then interesting as well, because they've made wholesale changes, and defensively as a unit, how do you try and adapt to that? Yes, we've had a well-earned break last week. I'm sure some of the lads would have gone out looking at all the Vesak that was available here in Colombo and in Kandy, as Shan Altaf returns. Fawaz not collecting it cleanly, but
Get back,
goes back, puts the ball high up. Yes, Vijay Kohn collects it. Offload is not great, but still goes to the hand. Lost forward by Blue is the call. Shan Altaf runs lateral, makes it available. Abdeen Mansil cuts back inside.
Get back.
Some terrific offloading and reading of the game. Jayasena. Was that an intentional loss forward by Evanali, but still going on are the Trinitians. I think the advantage would have been for Trinity.
Deliberate.
Evanali will be hoping. They'll want to make sure to have another look at that to see whether that was deliberate.
Captain.
By Ali.
Number number. Deliberate ගහපු number කවුද? Team එකට යන්න කලින් deliberate කරේ. ඔයානේ deliberate එක ගෙවේ? Nah, deliberate knock on. Right. Gain line in go එකක්.
Well, that is some good comedy, isn't it? Did you make the tackle? Did you do the deliberate knock-on was the question. And his answer was, no, I did the tackle.
Deliberate
but in the end, it's a deliberate knock-on and Ali will have to sit the 10 minutes.
Well, referee Yatavara, I got to guess whether Mr. Yatavara is secretly involved in police intelligence, because that questioning was something. Captain, who made the deliberate knock-on, and Kaisalai, being the great representation that he was, did not give out the player, and then Ali comes up. It was like in college a bit. You own up to it and you'll get away with it. You'll still get punished though when you own up.
But I thought it was very smart answering as well. I didn't make the deliberate knock-on.
I made the tackle. Yes. But the referee reduced to 14 men, and this is concerning Luxus, especially because of the fact that Wesley seemed to be on referee Atavara's bad books in the opening exchanges, especially around the fringes. Now, Ali, they've lost one of their centres while having Tiranagama as a wing. How will this affect Wesley?
They have already conceded 14 points as well, Sudarshana. That will be the biggest problem for Wesley College. Another Kawani scrum, Trinity College. They have won 3 Kawani scrums now. Wesley College trying to win their first one. Wesley College just not doing enough, not showing that needed discipline, as you mentioned, to be in the good books of Wesley Atavara, unfortunately.
Bound.
As Wesley goes for the clearance, the big man, Tiranagama.
Get back.
Yeah, yet again, Tiranagama has been the opted man to put the ball high up, but Mansil says, I'm equal to the task, lad. Malik to Altaf, who loses the ball forward. Kicks it in frustration because he knows he dropped an opportunity. Wasn't the greatest of passes, but in Altaf's caliber, you're expected to take them.
Well, I'm just wrecking my brain to think if Trinity have committed an error in the first 15 minutes. Not too sure if they have. This is an error. Just before that, they committed an error in the line-out. I think those are the only 2 errors that they've committed in the first 18 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Have a look at this stat that comes up as well. It's going to be 3 scrums to 1. And I doubt Trinity has committed an error so far.
Yeah, the hydration break here at Havelock Park, 14 points to 0. Trinity in front after 20 minutes of the game. And Luxus for Wesley, there have been those moments that they haven't really arrested, isn't it? First half, first possession, they got a line out inside the Trinity half when Abdul Malik kicked it out on the full. Didn't really make that one count. They shoved Trinity for 20 meters. So you already know you set up camp in the opposition half and try and challenge them in a line out. You have a go, and Wesley haven't been able to do that.
As I mentioned earlier as well, Sudarshan, when you're going up against a high quality side, you need to make sure you make use of all the opportunities. You can't let any opportunities go to waste. But he's once again that try by Udan Vijay Kohn. Wesley College, the rolling maul, it was a good push from them, unable to get over the line, and then Kaiserlei with that brilliant break, but they were unable to retain possession after that. He lost the ball forward. So this, as I mentioned earlier as well, the little moments can make a huge difference.
It's also retaining possession and also gaining territory. Since that maul, Wesley College haven't gone onto that part of the pitch, and from this line out, some way or the other, they have to get onto that part of the field, and they're down a man as well.
Kaiserlei at first 5'8", wearing the number 12 jersey, the Wesley skipper, will be expected to really make something change here. Jayavira breaks on the shorter side. Here's Ryan. Rodrigo, well marked by the Trinity Lucies. Trinity needed to roll away, and roll away they do. Jaya with a good tackle. There was a jackal, and that's going to be penalized. Jaya that time not a little slow to roll away before the jackal came. So Wesley now with a golden opportunity. Lai need to make sure that he try and get as much distance as he possibly can, and he does. Gets inside the 22 meters. Great opportunity for Wesley to attack.
And Abid mentioned just a few seconds ago that they were unable to come into this area for a very long time. Now they have the opportunity. Now, 2 weeks before, whenever Trinity had the numbers disadvantage, they went on to score against Isipatana. If Wesley can do something similar here, it can really push back Trinity College.
Ball called by the referee. Wesley well set still, now recalibrating. And seems like Trinity have managed to go through and capture that ball, and that's fabulous. Very, very good. Going through the middle, right through.
Number 2.
Fabulous work by Trinity. They knew exactly where the ball was, and they went looking for it. Despite the ball turning and moving, the men in the middle, if they can get their hands over the ball and refrain Wesley from getting it out, and that's exactly what Trinity managed to do. They didn't look to put them down, and they will be very, very happy and proud of their effort.
Heads up, my call.
That's just very demoralizing, isn't it? You go 5 meters ahead, 10 meters ahead, only for the maul that you set up very well to go down. And not just once, it went down twice. Now Trinity have to exit from their own half.
Vijay Kohn, ball at the back. Malik goes to Veeravansa. Calls from the forwards asking him to kick deep as they can. Rodrigo, Altaf on him, and Yadehige smashes him. Gets back up. Doesn't survive the challenge. Here's Lai kicking in desperation now. Wesley, Veeravansa. It's going to be a penalty in favor of
late tackle.
Trinity. Late tackle is the call from referee.
Number 11 late charge. Kick again, pass tackle kare.
Mansil has been found guilty of a late charge, and yet again Wesley with an opportunity. This is good. This is an opportunity the Double Blues really needed, Abid, and they need to really arrest this one.
What do they have to do from this line out? They will set up a maul, yes, but how do they transfer that ball? They need to be very careful as to how they transfer that ball. They need to get that base right so that Trinity can't come through.
Throw for transfer to 2 would be how I'd want to do that. But Wesley go to 2. Set it up. Now it's turning, twisting and turning. Trinity committing numbers. Ball available at the back. Onassis breaks. Onassis held up. Ball loose, and Malik pounces on that. Now Altaf.
Advantage over.
Chasing that ball. Nobody at home. Here's the foot race. Fawaz collects it. Runs across, and that was some pace by Udar. Vijay Kohn sprinting across, looked like an athlete. Now Malik Yet again, putting ball to boot inside the 22 meters. Ball in goal, still live. Lai has to touch down, and that's a territorial win for Trinity.
Oh, Don Vijayko on the base. Just bolted out of the stables there. I recall a couple of fitness sessions back when I played with Vijayko. Didn't run in front of the pack, but there he just bolted out of the stables.
And also, I think the Asian Games and the Commonwealth Games are right around the corner. I wonder whether the trials are over the 100 meters event. That was some pace.
Yeah, very cushy, wet, underfoot conditions, and I did try to get the number, thinking it was either Mansil or I thought it was Ambepiti who was sprinting, but Vijay
Wesley last pass again. Number 6 lift කරන තැනින් නම් පෙන්වන්න මට.
Referee Atavara wanted to have a look and look at the lift from Sadisha Veeravansa, which was absolutely fair. He brought the man down safely as well, but referee Atavara wanted to have another
number
look.
6 lift කරනවා number 13. එතන ඉඳලා වීඩියෝ එක පෙන්වන්න.
ලෑන්ඩින් එකේ වෙද්දි බෝල් එකට මෙහෙට අපි
ඔව් බෝල් එක ගියා මාත් ගියා.
Well, if the course of action that that continued, here's Sonasis. I think it's a couple of frames earlier, later rather. Onassis breaking from the mall. Ambe Pitya.
12 to 10.
And here's Sadish Veeravansa lifting him up. Yeah. There's absolutely nothing there. There was no tip. And the offload.
නෑ නෑ අර ඉස්සෙල් එක්කන මොකුත් නෑ. One more time please, one more time please, one more time please. Number 6 ने වැටලා හිටියේ. මෙයා තමයි 6. 6 to 12. Number 6 හිටියේ මෙයා හිටියේ.
Here's Sonasis breaking off. Breaks Ambe Pitya's tackle, no problem there. And Veeravansa comes in, lifts him up, doesn't tip.
මෙයා බිම තිබ්බා. ඒ ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ. nothing there. නෑ යා. එයා නේද 6 හිටියේ.
Well, it's play on, and let's not waste any more time as it's getting very dark, because after all we are playing rugby here, and it needs to be a 22-meter dropout in favor of Wesley.
I think if Onassis didn't have the ball here, he could have put his arms up and put a bit of a streamline. He could have dived straight into a pool there. Didn't tip. It just brings him down perfectly. Seems like they like each other very much. Nothing malicious there.
Okay. No foul play. Okay. No foul play.
He took play back about 2 minutes there. Not just to
no foul play.
Figure out that there was no foul play, but also in terms of play time, we've taken quite some time, so a bit of a breather for the teams, and it's a touchdown.
Hurry up, boys.
Trinity wouldn't mind this.
Time on. Quick.
Goal line dropout from Kaiserlei. We want to try and get this as deep as possible. They're still playing with 14 men. Wesley College, and that's a very good kick from the skipper. Puts it deep, finds grass. Here's Malik to Jayasena.
Well, Wesley College wouldn't mind because their skipper managed to kick it very deep. And I can vouch for this, Abid. It should have been a 22-meter dropout because it was Trinity who kicked the ball in goal. Wesley touched down and it should have been a 22-meter dropout. And here's Akash Fernando. Fernando looking for an offload, not held in the tackle, gets back up. Vijay Kaur digging for the Jayasena.
Roll away, blow no!
Trinity. Vijay Kaur puts in a little dink. But still available. Nisit Kumar Singh touches down. Amara back. Try number 3 here at Havelock Park for Trinity College. And they are making it look so very easy.
Well, fortune favours the brave, doesn't it? Udan Vijay Kaur with another chip kick. Hamza Abdin was after it. Just have a look at this run from Akash Fernando. Did he jump over that tackle? Will have to be a question, but don't think the referees have spotted that. But Fernando was allowed to go. Vijay Kaur spotted it. Everyone from Wesley College went for the ball, but completely forgot that there was a chance that the ball could have gone somewhere else. As Nisit Kumar Singh goes over. Might just have been a bit of a lucky try for Trinity, but they'll take it nonetheless.
Altaf's conversion, not successful. Akash Fernando has long legs. Sometimes when he does look like when he runs on high knees, as Altaf's kick goes to the left. First miss of the 3 attempts. 2 out of 3 for the skipper. Now Wesley restored to their original number as Ali comes back in. Need to make sure they at least get 1 against the Trinitians before the 11s. Lai kicks this one deep, collecting that was Kumar Singh, who decides to run. Gets away from the first tackle, but only as far as the second, which was made by Mendes. Trinity now kicking across field. Intikab to Fawaz. Fawaz inside. And that's a very good kick. Just doesn't find the distance that he wanted. Altaf puts it high up, chases his own. Big tackle on the collector as well. Very well done by Sean.
Hey, number 4.
Manuga Jayavira with a stray hand. Referee Adavara says, I did see that. And Abdul Rahman lying over Altaf's leg. Now Wesley looking to hit around the fringes, loses the ball forward, and they really cannot afford this, the double blues. If they want to keep it close with their forwards, they got to make sure that they attack the fringes and be disciplined with ball in hand. And especially if you're going to attack in your amber zone, deep in your own half, you got to be very careful.
Number 20 Sudarshan, possession is the name of the game. They are unable to do that.
Preeti, Trinity PCO galo line karan ground again. Trinity PCO. Trinity PCO galo line karan bip එක යට එන්න දෙන්න එපා යතුලට. Time back on, knock forward.
Sean Altaf.
මම ඒක දැක්කා. ඩාර මං කිව්වා number 4. Number 4 කවුද? What 4? දක්වල වැටලින් නැට මුකුත් කරන්න යන්න එපා. Number 4 මං දැක්ක මං බලන් ඉන්නේ ඔක්කොම.
Well, referee Adavara claims that he saw this. I think it was the earlier ruck we are looking at when Sean Altaf contested for that ball. And Jayavira gets away with the warning. So Wesley is under notice. They've already lost a man to a card. Vijay Kon with the feed in. Now going on the short side. Malik looking to run around. Malik loses his footing.
Back.
Vijay Kon to Kumar Singh. Offloads to Veragama. Indusara with a very good support. Vijay Kon, short ball. Needed to come around.
With the contest, you cannot fit up. Come through the gate, please. Use the gate.
Needed to come through the gate is the call from referee Atavara, and a welcome penalty for Wesley.
Well, much needed reprieve, isn't it? They have been defending for far too long, and if you just look at the faces of the Wesley defenders, they just look absolutely knackered. Trinity have thrown everything at them, and all they've been doing in this first half is defend, and that's going to take a toll on them in the second half.
Take your mark.
They need to score, Sisi. They need to score before Lemons.
With the way things are going, the question is whether Wesley will score that first try or whether Trinity College will score that bonus point try, because things are looking more and more likely towards Trinity College side. Now the Rexton are line out time. Wesley College winning their fourth one.
Using Tirnagama as the first receiver. Wesley go deep to Fawaz. Here's ball out for Altaf. Sean puts in a little dink. Almost collects it, Yadehige. But Wesley have lost it forward. Yadehige didn't get up from that collision. What happened there? Oh yes, both of the players going for the ball. I think it was the knee of Ali that went into Yadehige's chest, which winded him a little bit. Goes to the ground, takes a couple of long ones, and he's ready to go. It's going to take a lot more than that to take him out of the field. Yadehige missed a couple of games at the beginning of the season, and was an impressive player last year for Trinity.
And although he missed all those weeks, just in that last week of the first round, he looked really good against Isiwatan as well. Cover in storm time now. Here's up Wesley College, and straight away, nowhere to go. Wesley College tackled into touch. Trinity just not letting them off the hook at all.
Wanted to go short.
Back. Yeah, we lead them. Oh, I mark him.
Wesley, the option that they've been taking, Sudarshan, is through the short side, and something needs to change in their tactics. They need to change it fast.
What I really can't understand, Abid, sorry to interrupt there, because if you can have that replay a little later as well, you're going to use Tirunagama in the short side to go out against Sudan Vijay Kon. You are expecting him to go and crash, topple him, as Trinity now will look to put ball to boot. Chan Altaf does exactly that. Here's Ali underneath, collects it cleanly, thinks about the kick, but then decides to run. Now needs to release that ball, and that's a penalty any day of the week. Hamza Abdin was right on top, and Menla Yadehige arriving there, manhandling the Wesleyites. Take a look at this. Two minds whether to kick or not.
Just stop and watch how brilliant that was. Chase was fantastic. Tackle was even better. Rolled away in quick time. And we don't see what Yadehige does, but Yadehige does some brilliant work.
Yeah, we'll try and take a look at that after this line out, because it's a penalty and it's live play here.
Goes in the gap. Numbers.
Yeah.
5.
Armed in with the tackle, but take a look at Yadehige. Shows that he's free and tackles onto that ball. Lovely to see a winger, very rare as well. I can't remember, Abid, you doing that while you were a winger. When you played in the midfield, yes, not far out wide.
Not straight.
I think most of the time the answer Abid is that he didn't have the ball at all in his hands during that season.
This is not about me, it's about the boys in the middle.
Scrum.
I mean, look at the way they're playing, Abid, Sudarshan, the communication, even without them talking to each other, they know what's exactly happening. Hamza Abdin going for the tackle, and then Yadehige with the clean-up work, brilliant. brilliant.
Well, it's not Yadhege that did the work there, to be honest. It's Hamza Abdin. He made the tackle and rolled away really fast. If he didn't roll away, it would have been a penalty against Trinity. But Wesley camped in their own half. 35 minutes up on our clock and it's still 19-0.
Jai at that time with the mistake, but it was forced by Wesley by putting up a jumper, and it was important, and it's very important for Wesley to try and keep up the pressure. 19 points to 0. They're still not out of this game, mind you, despite it looking one-sided. Trinity haven't been able to run with ease, so something Wesley needs to do is to try and compete. If they can win that territorial battle, I believe that's going to be something that they are going to take a look at. Half-time, says referee Adavara. At the end of the first half, 3 Amana Bank tries to 0.
As the referees will have a bit of a break, Wesley College will go in and they'll have a lot of conversations in the shed, Sudarshana. It's going to be a hard look at what they've been doing so far in this game for Wesley College. They've been stuck too long in their own half, and as soon as they've given the ball away, Trinity have made them pay, and they've made them pay with 19 points. It's 19 points to 0 here at Havelock Park. This is the first game of the Super Round in the Cup segment. Trinity lead Wesley. We'll see you on the other side. Both teams will come with different mindsets, but Wesley need to shift their tactics as soon as possible.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි ඩෙටෝල් අයිසි කූල්. අවුවත් එක්ක ඇති වෙන දාඩිය නිසා හැදෙන විෂ බීජ වලින් ආරක්ෂා කර ඔබේ ඇඟ 3 ගුණයකින් කූල් කරයි.
එයාව හැල්ලා බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකකට go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence. Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
For passion, a competitive spirit is for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right, real energy.
Let's KFC!
Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
ගෙවන් යන්න ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. ලොකු පොඩි හැම ෆෝන්ස් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න. හොඳම ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න. ළඟම ආබාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
මාස 24ක් දක්වා ගෙවීමේ පහසුකම් සමගින් මාසික වාරකයේ රුපියල් 4999යි. අබාන්ස් ජාතියේ පරිගණක සැපයුම්කරු.
එතකොට මහත්යාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස් ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස් ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Move Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
සැරටම එන්ජොයි කරන්න පාටි එකට ගෝ.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth එකට go එකක්.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom Perfumed Body Spray.
Perfectly Swiss Tech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සහතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swiss Tech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swiss Tech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari. Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
We're back live here at Havelock Park. Both teams have gone into the sheds and would have had a lot of conversations. Sudarshan Apiris, that was a good half from Trinity College. Wesley College need to pull their socks up if they are to contest. Remember, they come into the Cup Championship without a win and they don't carry points forward against that in that game against St. Peter's, and they need to win this if they are to stay in contention.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to get a win here, but they're not going to get a win conceding like that. Achinta Jayasena getting the first Samana Bank try for Trinity College in the 10th minute. And now Trinity done Vijayakorn, what a try. Poachers try that verse. Absolutely fabulous stuff from the Trinity halfback who have been pivotal in Trinity's success. The head boy at college as well. And Achinta Jayasena, a quick ball out. And that's where Wesley conceded the first yellow card of the game. Ali was the victim. Reduced to 14 men. Akash Fernando running across. Gets away from the first tackle with a little bit of a hurdle jump. And then Udan Vijayakorn puts in a little dig. Nobody collecting that. Nisit Kumarasinghe, the deputy, co-deputy, gets his name on the board.
And of course, Sudarsana, before we begin the second half, I need to apologize from Abid Jamil because he has managed to win those holding on penalties even at the Bradby Shield encounter back in 2023. I'm sorry, Abid.
Well, that's the problem when you're the youngest man on the commentary panel. Trying to take advantage of your age. Don't really appreciate that too much.
Well, very impressed that you, the aspiring lawyer that we have, came out with the evidence itself. Managing to pull up past Bradbury footage and showcasing us a couple of the instances that he really got himself in the middle and won it for Trinity. Malik.
Taken in!
With the kick. Taken in is the call by the referee, so Wesley cannot clear this one out on the full. Slow ball for Wesley as Ryan digs for it. Here's Lai putting ball to boot and it's gone out on the full. We did clearly hear that referee Atavara call taken in, but Trinity will look to attack from here. 3-man. Now goes to the back. Karbin with the collection. Vijayakorn, Malik. Big hit on Jayasena, who goes through. Jayavira has come second best of that. Quick ball. Play on is the call by the referee because it didn't go forward. No. Changes his mind and seems like he's decided that it has gone forward. But Jayavir, I think it's his shoulder. Quick ball by Mansil to Abdeen. Hit his chest. There was a massive collision. Jayavir going on that tackle on Jayasena. Here's what happened there. Must have freezed his shoulder out. Will need a couple minutes
injury එකට තමයි නවත්තන්නේ right ඒගොල්ලන් තමයි last ball එක play කරේ ඒක knock on එකක් නෑ බෝලේ මූණේ වදින්නේ මූණේ වැදිලා යාම යා බෝලේ pick කරේ nothing issue scrum to Trinity.
All right, so no issue there. Scrum in favor of Trinity because the referee did stop play for the injury where a player was down.
Scrum on the part of the field that man on your screen always liked when he played in the 10 jumper. Left hand side touchline is where you can use your backline. Scrum off out of the equation. What do Trinity have in store? Set it up well.
Vijayakorn, first receiver. Veeravansa, hang pass to Malik. Here's Chan Altaf. Scored a similar try against the Isipathanians, but this time he will give it to Yadhige, who will go all the way. Amana Bank, try number 4, and bonus points loading for Trinity College. 24 points to 0. Well, it could have been the same movements but Trinity have plenty options.
Well, a carbon copy of that try. Have a look at this once again. I called it last time. Udan Vijay Kohn to the centre. This time it was Sadisha Weerawansa. Everyone running the correct lines. Altaf ran in for a second and then ran out, stopped the defence, and when the cover defence from Wesley College came across, Minula Yattahige also had to do a lot of work. He had 3 defenders on him, but the strength of the win 3/4 taking him through. You can watch this as much as you want, but when it comes to defending it, in the moment, it's very, very tough. There was a beautiful clip of them doing this move, but this is going to be another clip as well that's going to be circulated.
And Shah Altaf with a brilliant goal conversion. 2 more points added. Yeah, I was just about to mention, I mean, we know what's coming. Wesley College defense, they know what's coming. But there's nothing they can do about it.
Oh, that happens because of the running lines, isn't it? You just take the defenders out of the equation. That's what Trinity are doing here. And it's just poetry in motion when they have the ball in hand. It's just first phase ball. Beautiful stuff.
Every time Trinity has a set play in the corner on the outside channel, all the teams will now be put on notice. Laksisi 26-0 at the start of the second chapter of this game, as Shana Dimatambe Pitia collects it just outside the 22 meters. Now Altaf puts ball to boot. Fawaz underneath that, looking for options. Fawaz to Rodrigo. Trinity defensive line right in the face of the Wesleyites. Ali. Wesley now going to their forward, still in their own half, in the amber zone, very close to their red. They need to try and play that territorial game. Wesley cannot kick this out on the full. Fawaz finds Malik, changes direction. Malik runs it straight. Malik still on his feet, brings play into the opposition 40. Vijay Kohn with a little dink inside the 22 meters, and Fawaz says, we'll call this.
So Trinity College already with 26 points. I'll give you a little stat. In that first round, Trinity College conceded just 39 points. That's around 7 to 8 points, we can say, on average. The next best team was Wesley College. They had conceded just 69 points, and that average was around 14. And they're doing this to that team, Trinity College. That's how good they are, and the difference is almost 6 points between those two teams, and it will even improve to that, more than that, because right now after this encounter, Wesley's average will go to around 17, 18.
Yeah, also the fact that Wesley did play in a different group will come into play as well. But like you mentioned, Trinity have been very good with their attack, as Achita Jayasena pounces on that loose ball and makes it available. Good jackal there from Wesley. Very well done by Pawan Thiranagama. Referee Yatavara wasn't too happy with the choice of words used by a player. But nevertheless, very good work by Thiranagama, who was right on top of that ball. Kaisalai kicking the ball to touch, doesn't get the distance he would have hoped for. Here's what happened.
It's a tackle from Thiranagama, but this is the first attacking line out that Wesley are going to get. Is their tactic going to be going through the short side? This will tell us. It's in a place where you could attack. It's in the center of the field. Do they go to the short side, or has Coach Henry Tennant's given them another plan?
Still inside their own 50, Wesley. Rex on a line out, number 4 coming on for them. Abdeen managing to get his hands on there. Wesley still looking to run, puts in a little dink. Here's Altaf, straight away on the counter, goes to the ground. Altaf loses the ball forward. Trinity, one rare
discipline. Discipline game.
I believe that time it was Akash Fernando who couldn't collect that one cleanly, couldn't run on to that. Something the Trinity management will want the lads to do now is to try and keep their focus. Yes, 26 points in front, but what you need to do is to try and execute to perfection, which will keep improving the team for the coming games in the next 3 weeks.
In the previous set piece, Wesley College kicked off first phase ball, marched forward around 10 meters, forced an error on Trinity.
Right? ඔගලන් ලෝ යන්න ඕනේ තව. ඔක්කොම උඩ ඉන්නේ. ඒක ස්ක්‍රම් එකේ ප්‍රශ්නේ. Right? Badly? Low. Okay.
Do they kick off this phase as well? Fawaz has come into first receiver. And on the other side of the scrum, there's Kaisalai as well. Both able kickers. Which side does Ryan go to?
Immediately.
Might just be the side that Fawaz is on. They don't kick off first phase ball and they run it.
Tiranagama was brought in to try and make an impact in the line. Now on the open side.
Get back.
Ball out for Wesley, still available. Now Intikab throws it wide and Prathan Rodrigo cannot get there. No, can he get it? Quickly taken by Ambe Pitya, but the lad on the outside with the towel touched that ball. He knows. Look at his face. He knows he did it. The coaches won't be too happy.
Wesley College is trying to build up some phases there, but again, yeah, that pass. Not a good pass. You need to be a lot better than that when you are trailing by 26 points. I mean, that has been the story of the day. Whenever they had possession, they had given it away quite easily, quite cheaply to Trinity College. That's why Wesley College are trailing 26 points to nil.
Wesley are running laterally with the ball. Doesn't seem like they have any kind of intent to run forward. We saw Intikab there running across as well. Just cuts out the space in the corner. Oh, two-man line out from Trinity. Hamza Abdin with just the one lift in front of him and somehow gets the ball and wrestles his way to the ground.
A fabulous work by Trinity, showing in a sevens variation as well, as some fresh legs have come on the park for the Lions. Quick ball. Jayasena carries it forward. Akash with the clearance. Vijay Kohn changes direction. Malik. Altaf with the short ball to Abdin. Beragama. Misela Pereira entering that truck from the side.
Number 18.
Spot on by
side into number 18.
beg your pardon, that's Shamas Rodrigo who enters that from the side.
So we'll get another line out. Last time they had the line out, they kicked possession away.
Look at Beragama carrying that ball, and there overshooting was Rodrigo needed to join back from the gate. Taking a shortcut. When you're a big man, difficult to hide. Light fading real fast here as the dignitaries keep a very close eye. Here's Rodrigo putting ball to boot. Malik. Altaf puts ball to boot, looking for that 50-22 inside the 22 meters. Has he overcooked that? Yes, he has.
Captain, what do you want, Captain?
Goes to the red line.
Trinity line has been cooking all day. Just overcooking that one on that occasion. It's not always easy to cook things without making a mistake. Altaf makes a mistake, but it gives Wesley a lot of ground, and ground that they can use. And Altaf knows that he's made a little bit of a mistake, but the Trinity defense will have to come up here on Wesley.
Look at that, the dark clouds all over, and it's very, very dark. I can tell you, even you can see it on the screen. And we have over 20 minutes remaining in this fixture. So as Abid mentioned, Shan Altaf just maybe doing the job for Wesley by himself, getting them into that Trinity College half.
Well, thanks to technology, you do have a much better picture than what we see here at Havelock Park. Roger Tiranagama with the carry, but equally very well met by Mansil, who's fabulous in defense, playing in that number 13 position. Another big hit defensively. Trinity have been real up to the task. The skipper made the mistake. They're not going to give an inch away as the clouds open up. Loose ball in favor of the Lions. Here's Sadisha Veeravansa. Big hit on him. Trinity looking to play at pace. Do apologize for the movement because it's very difficult for our camera crew as well. The skies have really opened up. Here, will this be the change in momentum the Double Blues wanted as... oh well, Shan Altaf says no. We'll keep doing this all day long. As he goes in for the try. Minula Yadhige with the carry. Amana back, try number 5. And the Trinitians are enjoying themselves despite the torrid conditions that have opened up here at Havelock Park.
Well, it's perfect weather to have a nap, but you cannot have a nap for even a second when Trinity College are on the park. The kick from Wesley College was good, found space, but where was the chase? That's the question you have to ask. And Yathege with a beautiful run just cut the Wesley College defense on the flank completely open and got the try. And that's 31 points now for Trinity College. IPL just finished. Trinity might be looking for a 50.
Well, it does send out shivers when you mention IPL because the teen superstar has landed in Sri Lanka. Vaibhav Suryavanshi, part of that India A team, will be taking part in that competition in Dambulla. So if you are around, as we look at Minula Yadhige, beautiful, big no argue, gives in another one to Rahul and the offload to his skipper. And Altaf takes the lead in the highest try scorer list with the 8th Amanabak try to his name.
We already knew that Shan Altaf is such a classy player, Sudarshana, but this year, along with his 2 points and the 3-pointers, he has turned up with the 5-pointers as well. That's 40 points already, other than his kicking game too. And now Trinity College just showcasing to everyone, rain or no rain, we are going to play the same way.
Well, as a team, you got to be prepared to try and execute all your plans in any condition, isn't it, Laxi? So it will be interesting to see what changes Trinity do to try and counter the conditions. 31 points to nil. Wesley College will be disappointed that they've let Trinity come out with 5. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. That was a massive brain fade by Trinity. Taking a little breather, I believe. Advancing for that ball, I believe, was Hamza Abdin, who lost Malik rather, and then there, Hamza Abdin thinking, what's this coming at my way? Kicked it away, but opportunity for Wesley. First line out that they have inside Trinity 22.
Since the 2 mauls that were brought down, I think this is the next line out that they've got. It's taken around 20 minutes or 25 plus minutes for this line out to come. Spectators running for shelter here.
It's getting dark fast here at Havelock Park earlier. Piece. Advantage in favor of Wesley. Opportunity for them to go for their first Amana Bank try. Wesley rolling around, still advantage in favor of Wesley. Onassis brought to the floor. This referee will come back
keep.
for the penalty. We'll want to have a word with the skipper.
Captain, ඔයාගේ front row එක bind කරලා charge කරන්න. Ball එක පල්ලෙහාට එන්න කලින් පල්ලෙහා bind කරන් ඇවිල්ලා charge කරන්න බෑ.
පල්ලෙහා යනකම් bind කරන්න
බෑ. set වුණාට පස්සේ තමයි bind එකට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් ඔයගොල්ලන් කලින් ගිහලා bind කරන්.
They cannot be bound until
binding and charging
Wesley
into the mall.
sets it up. Is how referee Yadavara has adjudicated that. So Wesley will want to try and set this one up. The infringement happened so much more earlier than this replay. This was Onassis making it available, and the pressure on Wesley's scrum off. It's just come on to the field.
Okay, good maul!
Good maul called by the referee. Wesley turning it and going forward. Wesley College with line in their side and will touchdown for their first Amana Bank try. Wesley. It was long time coming, but it comes in the 54th minute of the game.
Well, if it was going to come, it was going to come through the maul, isn't it? That was the only part of the game that was working to at least some extent for Wesley College, but you have to give the credit to the boys. Being 31 points down to shove through to score the try. It's 31-5 now, but that was very well set. Good throw from Keshara Rahul. Hit the correct man. Utmika was the man who went up, and they said it well. It was the only aspect of the game, Sudarshan, that was working for Wesley, and also the only aspect of the game that was not working for Trinity.
Yeah, it's an aspect of the game that Trinity have been found wanting in more games than one. And something they will really want to look at as we take a look at Kevin Virakon. Readying himself just outside the line. The conversion not successful from the Wesleyites. 5 points to 31 reads so much better than 31 points to nil.
Exactly, Sudarshan. That first Amana Bank try coming in for Wesley College at the 55th minute mark. Trinity College probably wanted to keep a clean sheet there, but unfortunately not the case. As you mentioned, not the first time that we have seen them struggling when the other team tries to go for that rolling maul. So that's the start for some of the other teams to maybe to dish out a plan to beat this Trinity College side. But Trinity College, in all other aspects, whether it's the Rexona line-outs, whether it's the Kawani scrums, they have had the upper hand over Wesley. And straight away, Wesley College off the restart, loses the ball forward. And it's going to be a Kawani scrum in favor of Trinity.
Well, penalty because it was a knock-on offside. Exactly the similar thing Trinity conceded on the other end, where Abdeen decided to kick this one. Now, will it be Trinity's turn to try and give Wesley a taste of their own medicine? Will they set it up?
Your mark.
Here's another replay. Malik putting it high up. Fawaz loses it forward, and then there, holding on to that ball. It was not accidental. Trinity opting to go with 6 of their men, 6 of them forwards.
They've rolled in the substitutions as well. Nazir has come on, Yain has come on. Virakon has come on in the backs. It's quite a like-for-like replacement, isn't it? Virakon. Yes, Viravansa gives you that huge attacking option, but Virakon gives you that distributing option as well. Very good distributor. And do Trinity have it in them to give back the medicine that Wesley gave them?
Very good contest from Wesley College, who put 2 men up, but that kick Oh well, luckily for Wesley, Jayasena loses it forward, but that was a gift wrapped and delivered to Trinity.
At Trinity College probably missed out on that opportunity to score a 6th Amana Bank try there. Wesley College getting it horribly wrong. But it's going to be a Kawani scrum in favor of Wesley now.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Wesley College stuck inside their own 22. What can they do from here? It's $1 million question. And here they are. Wesley College from their own 22. And we all know that Shahan Altaf is a football player as well. But probably just overdid a bit.
Well, it's the month of June. FIFA World Cup 2026 later this month. But Altaf is not going to make it if he's going to be kicking like that. Scrum in favor of Wesley College from where Altaf decided to kick. Now Trinity trying to manage the game.
Crouch!
Kawani scrum here for Wesley.
Set! 9. Immediately down pennang inne pa.
Wadud asked to put the ball in immediately.
Bound.
Quick at the back. Live. Trinity rushing up on Wesley. Now isolated. Gets back onto his feet. Was not held in tackle. Was the adjudication by the referee. Wesley have opted to run the ball from their own half. Haven't found much purses, and if they are going to be doing that,
late charge tackle pass එකත් tackle එක
what did
scrum
did us
නෑ ඒක intentional කරන එක. ඔයගොල්ලන් කවුරුත් ළඟ හිටියෙත් නෑ ball එක pick කරන්න.
Well, seems that time the intention has creeped through, and it'll only be a scrum in favor of Trinity. But Wesley need to be alert now, because the area where Trinity have gotten the scrum is trouble.
Trinity College with another opportunity. Wesley, they need to be really careful. Will we see another strike move from the Trinity College backline after the scrum? Udan Vijayakon all set to feed it in.
It's a short side that Trinity College could use as well. It's a space out wide. What do they go for from here?
Here's Vijayakon. Achinta picks it up to Vijayakon. Very well marked by the Wesley flanker. You need to win the ball, not just hold this, as Evin Jayasena brings play just outside the 22 meters. Malik. Rodrigo ripped, but ball available for Trinity. Here's Malik. Virakon gives it to Yaddehige. Yaddehige cuts back inside, held up momentarily by Lai. Vijayakon. Malik. Jayasena. Offloads to Evin Jayasena. Vijayakon. Malik. Altaf. On the short run versus Mansil. Couldn't catch that ball clean. Wesley inside the 22 meters, and pressure on them by Nazir. And Wesley with a scrum in their own 22.
Let's look at that move there from Trinity as well. Some very, very good stuff. Just maybe if the showers held off, that ball would have been in Amar Manzil's hand, and he might have been through for another Amana Bank try. Just taking the foot off the accelerator a bit, Trinity College. Slowing things down. Couple of mistakes creeping in as well.
And they were also not helping their cause as well to maybe get to that half-century mark.
Fine.
But there's still 10 more minutes to go.
Done.
Just over 10 minutes to go in this game as Wadud takes it. Wesley yet again opting to run. They are not going to be kicking. Beautiful work by Wesley. Attacking that shorter channel but loses ball in contact. This has been a problem for Wesley. Now Vicheko puts ball behind everybody. Chase is on and 2 men after the ball carrier. Stopped inside the 22 meters.
Play on.
Now play on, an opportunity. Hamza Abdin not able to catch that.
Captain, what do you want? Scrum or 22? Scrum.
The burst lightning. Referee looks at the clock. Needs to
number
make
9,
sure.
20 change, number 9.
Needs to make sure that the player safety is secured.
Number 9. Number 9, feeding immediately, please, sir. No. Yeah, feeding it young.
Abdin's first touch was a little too much. Thought that he had all the chance, but Tudan Vijayakorn, after a fabulous show, has been called to the bench.
Fine.
What a game for him. After that phenomenal performance against Isipatana, just turned up once again and against Wesley as well. What a performance. The phenomenal one for Trinity College. Now Wesley from their own 22 Fawaz. We didn't see him much today. Mohammad Fawaz, one of the star players for Wesley College.
It's okay.
Aizalai goes for that little dink, but here's Hamza Abdin. Now Trinity College on the move. They enter the 22 of Wesley. 20 inside Wesley's 22 now. Can they cook up another try here? 20 still going. Lovely work from the replacement halfback. Jayasena.
No,
making some
leave
good
it.
ground
Leave it.
for Trinity.
Do you delay the ball?
3 times referee asked them not to do that. Mukshit takes it quickly. Yes,
Backwards,
ball available.
backwards.
Backwards is the call from the referee, and that would have gone forward. Another penalty in favour of Trinity College, and this is not ideal for Wesley, isn't it? Staring down the barrel, and they've been pushed back and further back. Quickly taken by the replacement halfback Mukshid, who's come on. He's done exactly what Udan has done, rushed Wesley. I think that called in for the second yellow card. It's the second time he's done that. Should have been a red.
A sure try scoring opportunity. Sure red as well.
Set.
Mukshid has come on at scrum off, so no Avishka Jayasekara today. Jayasena breaks off the back. Jayasena! Oh, you're not going to stop anyone today. Achinta Jayasena scores another try, and he makes it 36 points to 5. And is this a cup game? Trinity are just blowing every opposition away.
Well, I think I was going to lead on to discuss about the Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the match. I think the winner has shown us how he does that, and I'm going to suggest that Achinta Jayasena becomes the Swiss Tech Perfect Player of the match.
Yeah, Achinta Jayasena off that Kawani scrum. Trinity College just showcasing that they have everything covered in all the departments. And it's a goal conversion. It's pouring down at Havelock Park, but it doesn't matter to the Trinitians. They're scoring tries, they're kicking things through, they're getting the conversions, and it's a 33-point buffer in a cup segment game.
But they can all play, they can all score, they can all run, and they can all kick as well. Amar Faisal comes through second on the leaderboard on the highest point scorers list, and comes through and kicks a goal conversion.
And he's not even starting. That shows about the depth in this squad of Trinity College, Javid.
Well, I think the Trinitians will be very happy at the fact that they do have that depth, because having to travel all 4 weeks in the second round is going to take a toll, and they've done very well. As Nabil Jayas, they has been called, and he's another one of those players who really put a strong performance, hasn't he? 65 minutes on our clock. He's been in the front row, taking charge, taking those throws as well. Trinity kicks it deep, not collected cleanly. The final few minutes of the game. Chase is good from Trinity, managing to castle them inside the 22 meters. Wesley needs to try and look for exits. Last game as well, we spoke about running out of options and making running the only option. Seems like it has been the case for the Double Blues as well. Wadud puts ball to boot, straight into the hands of Trinity skipper Altaf. Intercepted this time by Prathan Rodrigo. Can he go all the way? The cover comes from Yadehige. Not going to be able to catch him. Amana Bank, try number 2, double digits for Wesley College. Only reprieve of the game. Trinity trying to make it a little too casual, but Wesley says, nah, not with us.
A bit too casual, and I'll tell you, even though the score is 38 points, Sean Altaf will have a earful from Fazil Marija, that's for sure. No matter how big the win is, you always reflect on those little moments in games. But Prathan and Rodrigo just took that ball and ran away. 38 points to 10. Just taking the foot off the accelerator and pressing the brake for a second there.
Well, this small movement from Altaf is so much more better than the small movement couple of weeks ago here at this same ground, which earned him a yellow card.
Well, ideal conditions today to do that.
Yeah, a good veteran rugby referee and commentator. This SW Chang suggested that Altaf gets recognized for his synchronized diving skills. As Fawaz looks to convert, doesn't find the mark. 10 points to 38.
I think it'll cut a little bit of slack for the boys as well, isn't it? They just should have fun. Just all fun and games, isn't it? But just that moment from Altaf, but kicks not going through for Wesley College. Just taking a bit too slow there. Might have wanted to inject pace, but Tirunagama held his line. Prathan and Rodrigo held his line as well. And Rodrigo...
Number 5 change, number 5.
Not score an easier try than that. That was just gifted to
number
him.
5.
This is the first or the second travel to Colombo for Trinity in the 6 travels that they have to make, including the first leg of the Bradby Shield. First week done and dusted, second week well done and dusted. There are 3 more weeks to go that Trinity have to travel up. Is that going to take a toll on them, or will they continue this performance?
Well, they've already traveled 4 weeks back-to-back for that knockout trophy that entire month, so they will want to try and channel that same energy. I'm sure they are very much used to the place they're staying in, Colombo, as much as they are used to the dormitories.
Release now!
Allison, all right.
Stay on high,
up in the capital. Wesley yet again looking to run and run from their own half.
Release now!
Wadud, Lai sends it out, rushing up on him versus Trinity. Fawaz gets around. Remember last time these two teams met in the league as well. Trinity had a healthy lead against the Wesleyites, but it was that drop goal from Sean Altaf which was the ultimate difference at the end of the game. Wesley going deep, going lateral, being manhandled by the Trinity defense. Look like they are enjoying their defensive practice.
Well, 69 minutes on the clock and they're not giving up. Huge hits, not 1 but 2.
Stay on high, Moss.
Well, a team like Wesley having to have defense so long, and still, even with ball in hand, they're pushed back. They kick the ball away through Wadud. Here's Amar Faisal on the corner.
Backwards!
Somehow clear the ball up. Backwards on the first occasion. Second occasion, it's a knock-on.
Gabi, I was actually about to mention that this Wesley College side is a very good one. But even they don't have any answer to this Trinity College lineup because they're that good. Because Mohammad Fawaz, Tiranagama, Kaisalai, Nelly Thapugala, all of them are really good players. But unfortunately, against this top-notch side, they just didn't have any answer whatsoever. That is why the scoreline is 38 points to 10. I mean, that's the level that they have set Trinity College. They're on a very different level. And things are looking really good for Trinity College, and it's looking more and more likely that there's a very good chance that they might go back-to-back.
Wesley College now still looking to run from the own half. Lazy hand from the skipper. Now ball available for Trinity at the back. Yabdehige gives it to Jayasena, who's still on the field. Malik tries to get away from the first tackler. Ball available for Jayasena, who picks and goes. Mukshid stepping in and stepping out. Where's Malik, who's looking to get some running meters behind him. Quick ball to Veerakon. Now straightening things up. Yabdehige gets away from the first tackler into the 22 meters. Long cut-out pass now to the corner.
No,
hands off,
boy!
Akila goes to the ground. Trinity still playing. Veerakon.
It's okay, play on!
Veerakon still going. There was a man in front, but it's okay, says referee, because he was not impacting Jayasena. The clearance is good. Quickly pick and go by Trinity. The tackler needed to roll away. Trinity wants to cross that 40-point mark in this game and have gotten that Achinta Jayasena with the hat-trick.
Or 20 plus phases on that try. 20 plus phases on that try. And they're not finishing this game without scoring another try.
Blue!
43 points to 10. Yeah, that's exactly what the players need to remember as well. There are a couple of matches remaining. But just the way Trinity have played, Jayasena goes through to score the try. And the way they scored that try, it was just swinging it from side to side, tiring an already tired Wesley College defense. Well, I think that was the peak of the tries for me, because it was just a team try.
Especially with the patience, replacements, and also the time at which they score it. It's very important to have that combination with the runners or the finishers who are coming onto the field. Laksisi and Trinity have yet again shown that they're not just a team, but a championship squad. 43 points to 10 is full time, and Trinity get the victory.
And they get it quite easily as well, Sudarshan. I think that's the highlight of this encounter. First week of the cup segment, all the super rounds, Wesley College completely blown away, just like what they did to Isibatana College right here at Havelock Park. 3 more games to go. Trinity College, with the way things are going, it's going to be very, very hard to stop them, Abid. But, as we did mention, there are some areas that teams might target in the next 3 weeks.
But it's schools rugby once again. I sound like a broken record, but it's schools rugby. Anyone can win the game on the day. And today it was Trinity's day. Next week you don't know. But today it was just Trinity's day. From minute 1 up until minute 70. 43 points to 10. What a big win. And just another reminder, this is the cup segment. Trinity have blown away their first opposition.
Well, up until 9 minutes and 50 seconds, it was anybody's game, Abid. Up until that point, Wesley did put some pressure on Trinity College, but Trinity, once they scored, they get their confidence back. As we take a look at the highlights of the second half, Trinity and their kicks being followed by committed chases has been the name of the game. And here's another variation of a try that had gone viral last week. This time around, Yadege touching down and making sure that he gets his name on the scoreboard. Altaf did very well with the kicking duties as well, converting from the corner. And when the skies really opened up, Minla Yadehige yet again with a fabulous run and an offload, gets his skipper into space. Sean Altaf touching down for Amana bag try on his own. Wesley's consolation came through a very well worked forwards try, getting their first points on board, 5 points to nil through their forwards who really troubled Trinity throughout the game when they did have opportunity. But this man, when it comes to the forward, Achinta Jayasena was a class apart. Absolutely brilliant work from him. And then Altaf taking it a little slow. Pratha Rodrigo pounces on that, and in he goes for Wesley's second score. But what impressed all of us was what's coming next. A pushover try, but I think the Papare highlights reel needs to try and show the 20 odd faces, like Abid mentioned, that created that. 10 points to 43 versus how it ended. 7 tries, 4 conversions. That's something Trinity will be absolutely delighted about, because they've struggled with the conversions. Wesley, just the 2 tries, and Achinta Jayasena, Swiss Tech perfect player of the match from Trinity.
So, as Sudarshan mentioned, that's the final scoreline, 43 points to 10, 33 points the difference in this first week of the Super Rounds Cup segment. Achinta Jayasena, what a day he had. Now, these are the upcoming fixtures. We have 2 crucial cup segment clashes tomorrow. St. Peter's taking on Sahira at Bambala PT, and then Nisipatana taking on Royal here at Havelock Park. And also Sri Sumangal taking on Ananda in a plate segment encounter. Mahanama and Kingswood on Sunday at Ananda College Rounds, and then Lumini versus Science at Havelock Park on Sunday as well. So 5 more games coming your way. We've had 4 games. Trinity College, the unbeaten, defending champions. They have started off really strongly, and they will definitely want to continue this momentum. But for Wesley College, they need to make sure that they bounce back from here. How they bounce back from here is going to be very interesting. And I'll hand it over to Sudarshan to sign off. But before that, we need to give a shout out to our sponsors, Rexona. When the game heats up, so do you. Rexona Sports Defense is specially designed for high performance men fighting body odor while staying safe on skin. So whatever happens in this match, in a moment that makes you sweat, Rexona won't ever let you down. Sudarshan, over to you. A happy Sudarshan appearance.
Well, good rugby dished out despite the difficult conditions. Lux is here, and I'm very interested for a super Saturday tomorrow. Major Milroy Fernando Trophy brings out the best in teams, and now which team will take up the mantle, we will have to wait and see for both the teams. If they want a shot at glory, if they want a shot at the title, they need to make sure that they win tomorrow's game with a bonus point. And both teams, Royal College and Nisipatana College, will come out in all force here at Havelock Park. So up until we meet you tomorrow, it's goodbye from here at Havelock Park. I'm Sudarshan Apedi signing on alongside Abid Jamil, Laxi City Silva, and the Papare.com production and the technical crew. Have yourself a great night.
built to withstand every season. Modern designs, elegant finishes, made to match your style. Alumex handrails.
වාජ්‍ය සේවක ඔබට සුවිශේෂී දීමනාවක් ඕනෑම ස්මාර්ට්ෆෝන් එකක් මාස 12න් ටික ගෙවන්න ගන්න. අවම මූලික ගෙවීම රුපියල් 6550 සිට ඔබ ළඟම බාන්ස් එකට යන්න.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබට
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Let's KFC. Making moments special. Most value for money from KFC.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Pain can pause your active life. Get the all-new Woo Pain Relief Spray for fast, long-lasting pain relief.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි. නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවුසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට එන්න.
සීන විමන් මවනා ඔබටයි. Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Mentos, yes, too fresh.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Perfectly. Swiss Tech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Built for every season. Customizable. Lightweight. Made to last beautifully. Alumex fencing system.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Introducing new Air Action Mentos, the peak of freshness. Yes, too fresh.
අවුව නිසා බොඩි එක කූල් නැත්තම් මයින්ඩ් එකත් කූල් නැහැ. ඒකට තමයි Dettol Icy Cool.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
නව Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එයාව හැල්ල බලන්න ක්ලාස් එකට go.
Black Night Go. Pocket perfume.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
එතකොට මහත්තයාරුනේ ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් ග්‍රවුට් වෝටර්ප්‍රූෆින් ස්කිම් කොට් නේ.
ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් එකක් නැද්ද මුදලාලි? අතන කඩේ 140ක් දෙන්නම් කිව්වා.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් ස්විස්ටෙක් නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. ස්විස්ටෙක් ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
ලීසින් එක ගත්ත වේගෙන්ම හවසින් ලෝන් එක ගන්න. ළඟම LB ෆයිනෑන්ස් එකට
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Higher inverter refrigerators. What a spectacular catch.
When the world says no access,
or this is not for you,
and it can't be done. Just say, I can.
Pure, naturally healthy American water. Live more.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සදහමයි.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
For passion, a competitive spirit. It's for the night owls, the hard workers. It's for those who do and want to keep doing. Right. Real energy.
Saratona enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
That was summer refresh when the train ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Higher inverter air conditioner. Be chilled at any heat moment.
Introducing the 2025 TVS Apache RTR 204V.
Introducing Elephant House Wonder Bar Gold. Crack your wonder.
Perfectly Swisstech Aluminium. නඩත්තු වියදම් නැති ජාත්‍යන්තර සාතික සමග වසර 30ක් දක්වා වගකීමක් ඇති Swisstech Aluminium. ඔබත් කොටේෂන් එකක් අරගෙන බලන්න.
බෑග් වල බොරු ගණන් ගහලා පස්සේ ලොකු ඩිස්කවුන්ට් දෙන දේවල් මාගාව නෑ මහත්තයා.
ඔබේ නිවසේ පරිපූර්ණ නිමාවකට දවටනේ නියම මිල සඳහන් Swisstech නිෂ්පාදන මිලදී ගන්න. Swisstech ගන්න ඕනේ හොඳම තීරණය.
Love Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, The Papare.
3, 2, 1, roll.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to ThePapare.
Welcome to the live broadcast from The Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.